Hello from Canada, Smitty here. We're in a new place in central Alberta. Pretty excited. I haven't had a full kitchen in like 7 years. We've been hot plating it in that freaking toaster oven for a little bit, so it's good. It's really good. Now that we're a little settled in, I got my rations back from BC, and I am excited to get into this, which I picked up on eBay for way too much money, but I had to have it, man. It's pretty cool. This guy's pub style pulled beef. I don't even know what that is. I think it's like brown gravy and beef and potatoes based on the ingredients list, but this guy's menu number 12. And IMP 21. Whew. You don't find too much of that these days. It's obviously in the new LDP bag with the tear notch. So let's get into it. So nice. Now in the pub style pulled beef, they've gotten rid of the cardboard boxes the mains come in. Well, there's our main on the 254th day of 2020. Right at the beginning of 2021 is the sliced pears. We have tortillas. We got 2 lemon lime sports drinks, a Kit Kat bar, some of our accessories such as hot sauce, matches, Tic Tacs, and a compressed towelette. This protein exact bar, chocolate flavored for sports recovery. Woo! Got vitamins in it and everything. Also fortified is our peanut butter. We got raspberry jam, our Nescafe sweet and creamy. And then we've got our beverage bag, spork, and towel. I got a couple of actual heater bags that they issue, and these things are just huge. And man, look at that thing go. It's also in French too, so that's great. So I took the liberty of laying out all this stuff. I don't think anyone cares, you know? Like, did you really care about me opening it? You can see there was a little bit of heat damage on this stuff, but not too bad. Everything else turned out rather well. These things are still nice and bright. They're not too brown, and tortillas are nice and flexible still. And there's our 3-in-1 coffee. It's great because it's like 11:30 at night, and well, you know, I'm probably gonna stay up editing this bad boy anyway. So, yeah. I want to get into this. Let's see what this thing looks like. So this is actually, yeah, it's not too bad. This is not what I expected. All right. So here's the big reveal. That looks a heck of a lot better than our pulled pork. That, yeah, that's beef. Wow. You got potatoes, you got carrots, you got this slightly brown gravy, some seasoning in there. On the ingredients list, there's actually dehydrated beer in here, so that's cool. It smells fantastic. Holy jeez, yeah. We have a very rich stew. Kind of reminiscent of the lamb a little bit. I think we're all here for that. So if you're here for this, I'm going to try it, and then we'll try some of the other stuff. But oh wow, there's a lot of dill. This is a very strong dill flavor thing, and I remember now the tender documents talked about that. They wanted the dill to be kind of forward on that. I don't know how I feel about that, but the potatoes are great, stewed perfectly. The carrots are mush, but lends a nice sweetness to it. Wow, that dill though, that's something else. This is one of the best things I have ever eaten out of a retort. Even with the really strong dill flavor, which like I'm not a huge fan, you know, completely, but oh man, that's really good. And this is not something you find in like a high-end pub, but a kind of rundown pub. They serve you this, you're gonna be happy. You know, as long as you don't get food poisoning, I guess. A little non-alcoholic beer and a koozie from K-Man. Thank you, sir. Oh, this is great. This is awesome. I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to eat this. But one small aside, modern spork, 2017 spork. Slightly lighter in color, slightly longer. We don't judge. The pears are a little softer than usual. But this is canned fruit. That's all it is. Pears in a sugary syrup. No surprise there. There's really not a lot of surprises anymore. You know, when it comes to IMP's trail mixes sometimes, some of those minor components, but they haven't really been switching it up until recently. You know, we've got this for 2021. We've got a honey garlic for 2021, a vegetable casserole for the breakfasts, a chickpea shikshaka style, which I don't know, sounds great. If it's super curry, I'm on board. And then we've got what is it? The stuffed ricotta coming back, the cannelloni coming back, beef ravioli's back. Like, they're switching up mains. It's really awesome. And I think we've even got the chicken pesto pasta. So I got to try that. But they're doing, after a large period of time, completely stale on changing up the menus. It's back. Guys, keep up the good work. This exact protein bar has got a pretty good balance between fat, carb, and protein. I think it's like 15 grams each, roughly there, and you know, gram or two every, you know, here and there. But wow, this is a giant Kit Kat. That's what this thing is. It's a giant Kit Kat. You know, it's a little melted, but man, that is really tasty. It's got a little bit of the protein flavor to it, you know, but that's really good. Screw those old bars made out of like hydrogenated oil. It is thirst provoking though. Holy jeez, there it is. There's your negative. Wow. A protein drink or protein bar though. Maybe I ought to wash it down with actually something that's in the ration. Purists are everywhere, just losing their mind. I'm sorry. I don't care. This is a lemon lime sports drink in the beverage bag with the gusset. Nice and sugary, good as always. And that protein bar is gone. It is a little bit like having protein powder, just compressed into a thing. Can you go wrong with the Kit Kat? The Kit Kat bar is just like a really, really soft milk chocolate. It's got wafer in it, a little bit more chocolate. Pretty standard, pretty usual. Now both the peanut butters and the raspberry jam are both made in Stone Mountain, Georgia. It's not a U.S. or not a Canadian product anymore. It used to be, you know, back in the day. And there was some talk about ensuring that these have Canadian products in them. So, you know, it might have been a cost savings measure or something, but I do think the original jam was a lot better though. So there we go. Peanut butter, jam, tortilla, mouth. Now compared to a fresh flour tortilla, these things are a little more dry, you know, a little bit more of a tougher chew rather than being a little bit chewy. And yeah, with peanut butter and jam on it, it is a good balance. The jam provides a little bit of moisture and yeah, really hard to go wrong. When it comes to peanut butter and jam in these rations, cut those holes small. You don't want to be spreading this thing around with a knife or, you know, in most cases you don't even have one, a spork, so do yourself a favor. The coffee 3-in-1 is sweet and creamy. Marketing success. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys like this. That's fine. Um, having it though reminds me. Thanks, CT. This one's for you. Not a bad little mix-up. This is definitely a winner in my books. And the rest is standard. Ooh, look, who's that guy? Well, thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. You know, I run into you guys on streams and in comments on other videos, and I don't have a heck of a lot of time right now still, but I really love hearing from you guys. And yeah, I can't wait to to get into some of these things that are next, because there's some cool ones, like this one. This is from the 80s. This is our original IMP. What's in it? Botulism, probably, but I can't wait. Right there. Take care. For all you completionist snobs, white tip matches. That's hot water. There's a Canadian mint. Yay.